Shifting focus to Wall Street, where mega-cap growth stocks, notably Apple and Tesla, lifted the tech-heavy Nasdaq to a higher close. The index saw gains alongside slight upticks in the Dow and the S&P 500. Meanwhile, manufacturing data from the Institute for Supply Management revealed a third consecutive month of contraction in June, with manufacturers experiencing a decrease in prices paid, reaching a 6-month low. This Reuters report gets you a lowdown on all the action on Wall Street.
Wall Street's main indexes edged higher on Monday, with the Nasdaq notching the biggest gains thanks to mega-cap tech stocks. The Dow ticked up into the green, the S&P 500 added about 0.25%, and the Nasdaq climbed more than 0.8%. Data from the Institute for Supply Management showed manufacturing contracted for a third straight month in June, while prices paid by manufacturers dropped to a 6-month low. Both are encouraging signs for the Federal Reserve's battle against inflation. Also scheduled for this week are JOLTS job openings data on Tuesday and the non-farm payrolls report on Friday. Traders have stuck to their bets of around 2 interest rate cuts from the Fed this year, according to LSEG's FedWatch. But Matt Stuckey, chief portfolio manager for equities at Northwestern Mutual Wealth Management, said he's less optimistic.
We think at this point in the economic cycle, inflation is somewhat sticky, demonstrated by still an elevated wage environment that's not consistent with the Fed's 2% inflation goal. Wages need to be somewhere between 3 and 3.5%. The latest update that we've seen for the month of May with the payroll report was that wages are about 4.2% up year on year.
Stocks on the move included Apple, which rose nearly 3%, while Amazon and Microsoft both added more than 2%. Shares of Tesla surged 6% ahead of second quarter vehicle delivery data. J.P. Morgan Chase shares gained more than 1.5% to hit an all-time high after the biggest U.S. bank on Friday hiked its dividend and the board authorized $30 billion in share buybacks. And shares of Chewy dropped more than 6.5%, reversing sharp early gains after stock influencer Keith Gill, also known as Roaring Kitty, disclosed a 6.6 stake in the pet products retailer.